This time we will deal with basic trigonometry, particularly on the reference angle. Before moving on, let us get familiar with the following terms. Angle. Angle is created by two rays with common endpoint. Initial side is the stationary side. Terminal side is the rotating side. The base in solving for the reference angle is the horizontal line or the x-axis. So when we say reference angle, it is a positive acute angle between the x-axis or the horizontal line and the terminal side of the given angle. In this video, the objective is to find the reference angle. We should know that moving up or moving in a counterclockwise direction, the angle is labeled as positive, while in a clockwise direction, angle is labeled as negative. How to solve or identify the reference angle? Let us take some example first. Let's say we have 30 degrees. What is the reference angle? By definition, we know that a reference angle is the positive acute angle between the x-axis, so this is the x-axis, and the terminal side. So in 30 degrees, the terminal side is the terminal side. So from the terminal side, or this one here, going to the x-axis as our base, so it is our reference angle. So the reference angle for 30 degrees is still 30 degrees. How about if we have 120 degrees? This is the illustration. So from the x-axis going to the terminal side is this one. So from the terminal side to the x-axis, that is our reference angle, so that is 60 degrees. How about if we have negative 150 degrees? What will be our reference angle? So again, the terminal side of negative 150 is this one. So from this terminal side, we move to the x-axis, or the angle here from the terminal side or between the terminal side and the x-axis is referred to as our reference angle. So the reference angle of negative 150 is 30 degrees. That is our reference angle. What if we are going to look for the reference angle of more than 360 degrees? How are we going to do that? What if we are going to look for the reference angle of 750 degrees? So we have to remember that in a complete rotation, or one complete rotation, that is 360 degrees. Second complete rotation is 720. Third complete rotation is 1080, and so on. Now for the reference angle of 750 degrees, let's say let's try to illustrate. So one complete rotation, that is 360, then another rotation, that is 720. So what is now the reference angle for 750? So in 750, okay, let's say 750 minus 720, that is 30 degrees. So we have to move 30 degrees more. So our terminal side is this one. So since this is our terminal side, the measure from the terminal side going to the x-axis or the horizontal line is the 30 degrees or 30 degree angle. So our reference is 30 degree. The reference angle for 750 is 30 degrees angle or 30 degrees. Now, let's take one more example. Let's say we have negative 1200. What is the reference angle? Now we should know that in negative 1200, the direction is a clockwise direction. So one complete rotation is 360, second complete rotation is 720, and the third complete rotation is 1080. And we are moving on negative 1200. So if we're going to illustrate it, so one complete rotation, that is 360, then another complete rotation is 720, then another complete rotation is 1080. But it is more or over 1200 less 1080. So that is around 120. So 120 from here going to 120, it is somewhere else here. So our terminal side is this one. So from the terminal side going to the base, the x-axis, that is equivalent to 60 degrees. We have to remember that this one here is measured, the horizontal line is measured 180 degrees. And since we have 120 degrees, so to complete it into 180 degrees, so just subtract 180 degrees minus 120 degrees. So our reference is 60 degrees or 60 degree angle. So we should remember one complete rotation is 360 degrees. Two complete rotation is 720 degrees. Third complete rotation or three complete rotation is 1080 degrees. Fourth complete rotation is 1440 degrees. Five complete rotation is 1800 degrees. Or you can simply write it as 360 degrees times n, the number of rotation. So we know with our basic understanding in our high school mathematics, our basic mathematics, the quadrant values in the first quadrant, we have positive and positive for the x and y. Then in the second quadrant, we have the x is negative, the y is positive. Then the third quadrant, the x is negative and the y is also negative, or both are negative. Then in the fourth quadrant, we have the x is positive and y is negative. Okay, these are the things that we should remember in identifying or determining the reference angle. If angle A is more than 0 degree but less than 90 degrees, the reference angle is the same as the angle. Now we have to remember that the reference angle is the positive acute angle between the x-axis or the horizontal line and the terminal side of a given angle. So if we have the example here, 45 degrees, so our reference angle is still 45 degrees. Or if we have 80 degrees, the reference angle is still 80 degrees. If angle A is more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees, so we can make use of this formula. 180 degrees less the given angle. So if we have 150 degrees, so that is 180 degrees minus 150 degrees. So the result is 30 degrees angle or 30-degree angle. So the reference angle is 30-degree angle. Now if angle A is more than 180 degrees but less than 270 degrees, so we can make use of this one. The given angle minus 180 degrees. Let's say if we have 240 degrees minus 180 degrees, so the result is 60 degrees. Now if angle A is more than 270 degrees but less than 360 degrees, so 360 degrees minus the given angle, so that is if we have 300 degrees as an example, so 360 degrees minus 300 degree, the result is 60 degrees angle. In finding the reference angle of more than 360 degrees, so given angle less 360 degrees times n, the number of rotation, and the formula in solving for the reference angle. So for example, if we have negative 750 degrees, so that is a more than second rotation. 750 degrees minus 720 degrees, that is the second rotation, is equal to 30 degrees. So 30-degree angle is our reference angle, or the 30 degrees is our reference angle. Now same with positive 750 degrees. So still you're going to subtract it with 720 degrees for the second rotation. That is 750 degrees minus 720 degrees. The result is still 30 degrees angle as our reference angle. So they have the same reference angle, negative 750 degrees and 750 degrees, or positive 750 degrees, have the same reference angle. In this illustration, we can easily identify the reference angle and the given angle. So, angle in blue color are the given angles, and angles in green color are the reference angle. So in this illustration, the reference angle is in the first quadrant, so the given angle is the same as the reference angle. In this illustration, the terminal side is in the second quadrant, so you have to measure the angle between the terminal side and the x-axis or the horizontal line. So in this illustration, the terminal side is in the third quadrant, so you have to measure the angle between the terminal side and the x-axis or the horizontal line. While in this given, the terminal side is in the fourth quadrant, so you have to measure the terminal side in the fourth quadrant going to the x-axis. So you can easily identify or determine or solve the reference angle.